Well. I am back. And I am back with pure rage inside my testicles. I feel a tingling sensation in them. A tingling sensation that I need to satiate by hating on Vivzipop. Okay, let's get to the video. Oh yeah, but I mentioned this is not going to be family friendly whatsoever. So little Timmy's watching this video on their mommy's phone. Go ahead and click off. Watch your little Ryan's Toys reviews, opening eggs and seeing what toy car you get. So yeah, this is a much different video, but um, if you didn't see my announcement that I made like many months ago, probably like even a year by now, um, I'm a has-been and hell of a fan, um, and I'm just giving my unbiased critiques right now. And I am fucking pissed off with Vivzy Pop and how terrible she is at what she does. So, let's get into this. Number one! Bum bum bum. Vaggie is just fucking useless. Like, I'm gonna be honest. She only exists solely to be Charlie's gay girlfriend. Like, gang. All she did was literally just like say, yo, Lucifer, you should like scare Vox and shit. And he's like, I got you. But like, I can't actually hurt anyone. Down in hell, can't hurt any demons. Ooh. So, and obviously that did not help the situation of the Seraphim, Abel, and Luke at all. If anything, it made it worse for them. So, whether it's her fault or not, she still made the situation much worse. Um, So she's just useless to the plot, like many characters are in the show. Um, that and her ginormous fucking nose. Like, I swear to God, every single side profile I see of her, I can't even see the other half of her face. Genuinely, I have never seen a nose bigger. It is impressive. Alright. Let's get into the second subject. Charlie. Charlie. Where do I begin? Okay. Charlie is just. Oh my gosh. Oh. She makes me bust in the bad way. Okay. So, basically, she's just completely useless. If anything, she just makes the hotel worse. Like, she's more of a threat to the hotel than Vox is. And that's a direct statement from the show. So, literally, all she does is just whine and cry and like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And then she kicked Lucifer out for something that wasn't even his fault. He didn't know the Seraphim Angels. No one knew that they were coming over there. Vaggie just wanted to help. And because of that, and her her selfishness, her ungratefulness especially, she kicked her own father out of the hotel when he had literally saved her life not too long ago from Adam. Like, he's literally the only reason her and her friends are alive. Okay, so kicking him out of the hotel, um, just know that that's just like ungrateful as shit. Honestly. And Zeus, oh, strike me down. Dominate me like there is no tomorrow with your lightning bolts. If my statement there is wrong, please do not cancel me, Twitter. But Charlie is fucking useless. And so is her gay girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, Jolly Golly G. Willers. Ooh, spooky. Oh my gosh. Oh, I said it. Oh, I know. Oh. Oh, I know, you have to recover. I'll give you 10 seconds to recover. You thought I was really going to count 10 seconds? I can't even count past 3. Now let's get on to the next subject. 3. My goat, Lucifer, got fucking nerfed. He can't hurt demons. I get it. That's his punishment and all. Like, oh, your punishment is to spend all of eternity with the sinners and stuff. Like, oh no. At that point, if you could do that, just make it to where he can't hurt anybody. Period. Then Adam, my goat, would still be alive. My goat wouldn't have killed my other goat. Like, gang. That makes absolutely zero sense. Just make it to where, like, he can hurt demons, but he doesn't want to hurt demons because he's a sweetie pie. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, you know? Like Charlie is. She doesn't, want to hurt anyone. So that's why Vivsy never had to nerf her. Charlie is very powerful in their own respected. Like, since, she is the daughter of Lucifer. So obviously in hell, she's one of the most powerful beings there in the realm. And they didn't have to nerf her in some way or capacity. So I don't see why they had to do that. Izzy, again, she's a brain dead donkey. But I mean, I don't know what you expect from her. But yeah, that nerf was just completely unnecessary, I feel. Yeah, but anyway, let's get on to the next one, fellas. Loot. For once, Vivsy tried writing a female character that either isn't sexualized, isn't gay, and isn't just poorly written. She tried to write it, and she still made her poorly written, of course. But it's what makes her different is her whole world, her whole personality surrounds around hating the sinners and just being obsessed with Adam to the point where she becomes schizo one of the episodes and she starts hallucinating about him. So that's literally the entire character of Loot summarized in a nutshell. And she's just another shallow character that I want to see her backstory. If we got a backstory for her, even if it's really simple, like, oh, she started out like a low-ranking exterminator and she slowly gained up the ranks. Maybe show us why she joined the exterminator army. Maybe show us her motive. Because so far it doesn't seem like she has a motive. Like, before it was just like, oh, I hate sinners. But why does she hate sinners so much? Because she hates sinners so much to the point where, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody else in the show hate something so much. So clearly she has something, like, she has a bigger reason for hating sinners. Can you expand on that, Vivsy? That would make the characters so well written. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It feels like gentle parenting a child. Oh, okay. Alright. Now, let's get on to Angel and Husker. An iconic duo. An iconic ship, I guess. I don't ship people. It's really fucking weird. And if it's not canon, then it's not canon. I mean, I don't really care if people ship. I'm just not a big fan of it, but anyway. Husker and Angel are just so poorly they're just terribly well written. Like, why do I keep saying well written? They're terribly written. It's just like Angel, he barely does anything. The whole show, he's absent. The first time he even appears on screen is with the train stuff and all, and like I feel like they merely put him in there just so then he could make the scene angsty and seem like it's quote unquote worth watching. It's not. It literally, it's just filler. It's just talking about how he could murder his father. Ooh, really? Um, yes, they saw it. It's just filler the whole episode. So, and then turns out like he's being used as a secret spy. So not only has he brought nothing to the table at all, but then it turns out he's also a secret spy unintentionally. Didn't know it, but he's still a spy. So he's only brought bad to the show. As for Husker, he did practically nothing, same thing, but he did actually get better later on in the show, or the season. He's not amazing, but he is right of now. He seems like he's going to be a more interesting character later on in the season. Um, I do like his character right now, but they need to give the characters more screen time. It's always the same characters every time. You got Charlie, you got fucking Box, the V's, right? And I get it, the V's are the main villains or the big bads. But they're giving them way too much screen time. Same for Charlie because she practically does nothing. And she is the main character of this series. So I just good lord. But so sixth subject. My goat Serpentius and Cherry Bomb. Their little, they got going on, their chemistry. They barely touched on it. They touched on it once with the whole Baxter confrontation with Cherry and him. But they never really touched on their relationship much. They haven't shown a single scene of Serpentius really thinking about Cherry much. With him just talking broadly about, oh, I miss my friends. What about Cherry in particular? Yeah, of course they had that one singular song, um, and it shows him singing in heaven and all, but that's really the only glimpse we get into their relation, their like quote unquote somewhat relationship going on. Um, but they've barely been touching on that. It's they're tickling my balls and they stopped halfway. Because I want to see them together. I want to see them, I want to see them happy. Serpentius deserves everything in the world. And he's not getting everything in the world. That's what pisses me off. So, um, yeah. Let's get on to the seventh subject. I cannot emphasize this so much. I cannot emphasize this as much as I need to, but Vox is way too OP, dude. They're they're making literally every single thing that happens in the show in his favor. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in the show, a background character to a background character, had dropped a penny, and that penny just so happened to be a secret, a secret alien penny spy that went into the hotel and recorded everything that happened in there. And then Vox had it, come back to him and give him all the information. Jesus Christ, dude. There has not been a single time that something good for the hotel has happened, I feel like. They've been making everything in Vox's favor. And, good lord, it just, they're making it to where he's not even scared of the angels. If he's not scared of the angels, nothing, nobody can stop him. Obviously, the messenger of God's not gonna do it. She's way too busy. Plus, she's most likely gonna stay in heaven anyway. I would be shocked if she were to appear in hell, to help with that situation. Is she? Yeah. So in general, just he's making they're making him way too OP. I do like the expansion on the other V's, like Velvet and Valentino. I out of the three, I think Valentino's definitely my favorite. He has a lot of funny moments whenever he's on screen. As for Velvet, she's all right. She's really bitchy. I get that's her character, but still, it's just She's all right, I guess. Um, and let's get into my final and last thing to talk about with Hazbin Hotel. Although, it's not a critique, really. It's not like, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Well, technically it is, but, not a critique, not. But, I feel like they need to add more Zestial. They need to add more, like, background overlords like they did in literally only one of Vox's songs with, like, ZZ and the Blue Skull, like, flamey guy showing up. And all the background overlords that we saw in season one with the meeting with, like, oh, the exterminator's head. Ooh. So, expand on Zestial more. He could be such a cool character, I feel. Like, have you seen his personal quarters? The music, the aesthetic, the colors. Oh my god. I love Zestial. And I also really like Carmella. Speaking of those two, I'd also like for Vivzy to maybe, like, create some chemistry between the two, because those two seem like they'd be, really good for each other. Because Carmella's, from what the show implies with, like, the two ring color things, I don't know what's on the pillow in that one scene, but what it's implying is that she's lost a lot of people and she doesn't want to lose anybody else. So introduce Zestial into her life. Like, expand on the two more. Because they tried expanding on Carmilla some in the first season, completely abandoned it. And now I feel like they're going to do the exact same thing this season. They're going to, like, have one scene with her, and then completely forget about her. Like, what's the point? Seriously. Like, just, I feel like they just expand on one of the characters at least. They don't even need to have any chemistry. They could be just friends, right? But at least, like, just expand on one of the characters. That's all I ask, Bibsy. Oh, okay. And one more thing. There's actually a really neat website called Voxtech, like voxtech.hasbinhotel.com, and it's like one of the few things Vivsy's done with her life that is actually worth more than a penny, than a minuscule ant. And it's actually a really neat website. I highly recommend visiting it. It's super neat, super cool. Um, and they even have a employment policy, which is awesome. It's really cool seeing like the what the characters that work for Voxtech are actually looking at and signing and stuff. So that's really cool. Um, I did like the drawing tutorial there. That was really funny. Um, and yeah, I also really like the free little wallpapers that she put in there. All amazing artwork. I could like that would make a really good phone, background picture. Um, so yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. I just wanted to rant about Hazbin Hotel. I'll see you later. If I could find my cursor, there we go.